travelers, interlopers, traders, informers, and all you cultist members out there of the Atlas. Explorers, bounty hunters, pirates, and you not-for-long strange glowing entities out there. Viking, Corvax, no, yeah! May the Atlas allow my voice to fall upon every strange ear, including yours, Royal. And that this space transmission reaches every galaxy and dimension. Tonight, we are broadcasting from the Euclid Galaxy, somewhere deep in space. This is a late night show on Cobra TV. Call in tonight, and let's make contact. I'm hunting some oil! And next... What's going on, Adam? How are you, buddy?
I'm doing fantastic. Had my mic on mute. And I'm like,
wait a minute. Laughing.
Oh, I'm doing good. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, man. I'm doing awesome. We got some Cobras pouring into the room. We got Infinite Lightning, Scaffaroni. I never get this guy. It looks like it says conditioned. Bacon Pancakes, what's up, dude? We got Slow the Arc, Spell Check, the Geeky Pikachu was in the chat holding up that mighty wrench. Vato, Lotus, Sheva Fire, Liberty NC, Family Friendly YouTube. What is going on, dude? We got Toy Gaming's in the chat. Zane's World. Zane's World's in the chat. And Jamie Cook is also there. And Javert Levia. That's a cool name. Javert Levia. Fancy. Even though I probably said it wrong, didn't I?
I don't even know how to pronounce it, to be honest. It sounded good.
Javier Levia. Maybe it's Javier. Jeffrey Price. Sorry, Javier. Okay, guys, we're going to talk a little bit about next tonight. Some speculation. I'm also going to bring up the leaks. I'm gonna talk a little bit about the leak that the Colombian ESRB leak, and I'm gonna give you my opinion on that. And it doesn't matter what my opinion is. We're so close to the actual release date of next that it really doesn't matter if it's a troll, if it's true, or anything like that. But I've been, people are messaging me left and right, and I'm ducking, bobbing, and weaving. I've been trying to avoid the leak conversation. But I guess maybe I should just give my opinion and then move on from that. And then we can all just start speculating about next and talk a little bit about Waking Titan, the pictures that we got here just recently with the concept art picture of the suit, the exosuit, our character. So we'll talk a little bit about that. The freemium, the the solar heat shield, all that stuff. We'll talk about all that. We'll talk about trading, talk about racing. We'll talk about multiplayer. The conversation will be all over the place, guys. So if you want to come on the show, would love to hear from you guys, and we could talk about your speculation and stuff like that. So it'll be a great show tonight. Before we get into all that, Adam, how you been?
I've been good. More importantly, how is your computer doing?
It's got
I know you're doing good. I'm doing good. How is the computer, Cobra?
It's got a green fan on it. The Geeky Pikachu, I'll explain that here in a second. I have some sad news, everyone. A cat of mine who was 13 has died today, and it's been hard. Oh,
that sucks.
Oh,
Geeky
I'm
Pikachu,
sorry, dude.
We feel for you, man.
Yeah, I really do.
Good vibes being sent your way, bro.
I'm sorry, buddy. So a moment of silence for the cat. I'm sorry, Snow. That's a loss, dude. Okay, let me talk about the fan on here.
You said it's green, right?
Okay, yeah,
that's very important. It's got to be a green fan.
Since day one, this computer had a problem, and I didn't realize it. Right? I never realized that it was shutting off, and I didn't know anything about PC gaming, so I didn't know why it was shutting off. But so it had apparently it's had an overheating issue ever since I first got it, and it's gotten way worse over time over the last 2.5 years. And so with the side on, everyone's like, put the fan back on. It works on like suction of air. That's vacuum of air or something like that. So I did, and with the side on, it actually overheats 100 times faster. It's almost immediate. As soon as you stream live, it turns itself off. So with the side off, it has a better chance of not shutting off on me. And so I just want to let everybody know, even though we got the fan on, that's right, we're on red alert at the moment. But there's a fan on it, and it's kind of cool. So it's doing a little bit better. I think we're going to be okay.
Cobra, it's a fan. It's supposed to be cool.
Well, yes. But PC,
Get it?
this PC gets super hot.
Sorry.
I've never seen, it's almost like, man, is this thing going to catch on fire? It's really hot to touch.
Flames like popping out one of your streams. Like the background just ignites.
Guys, if you're going to be donating to the Super Chat, there is a Wrong Button Fund down there. It leads right to the PayPal. What I'm hoping to do is, with the YouTube earnings that I'm going to get in July, along with the Patreon from the awesome Patreon supporters, thank you so much, guys. And any donations that go to that Wrong Button Fund, hopefully we'll have enough money at the beginning of July to go and buy a PC. So if you're going to be donating, don't do it through the Super Chat. Do it through the Wrong Button Fund down below that leads to the PayPal link, and do it that way. And if you did, let me know, because I don't know if it's going to show any type of notification on the screen here. So if you did, just let me know in the chat, and I'll try my best to keep looking at the chat. One of the reasons why I don't look at the chat is because I can't do two things at once. I end up start reading, and I don't even listen to the guest who's talking. Like,
that's why I'm here, Cobra. I read the chat. So I randomly crack up during the stream. You'll hear me laugh because I'm just reading the chat the whole time.
Yeah, well, the only person that's ever caught on to that is Peaceful Gamer. He said something to me in a private message or something like that, and he goes, Cobra, when he realized he didn't listen, he goes, "That's awesome, bro. Yeah."
Apparently, we have the wrong title for this stream.
What?
It says No Man's Sky guess Zane's World farming weapons.
Oh my gosh!
I mean, Zane's World might pop in if he makes a call into the show, but yeah, it's Cobra TV subcast. Things are bound to go wrong. It's just how we roll here.
I didn't hit the update all button. All right. Well,
at least we started streaming the first try. I know last time it took about 4 tries to actually get the stream going. So
yeah,
we're doing better. We're doing better.
Yeah. I mean, okay, let me check and see if it's fixed now. Just hit update all, and let's see real quick. Drum roll, please. And it says yes, it's changed. Okay, so if you refresh, it is now changed. Good. Okay, so yeah, let's talk. I want to talk about the leak here real quick. I'm not going to go over the entire leak because everybody knows. Everybody's already gone through it. You already know what it says. I just want to give my opinion on the leak. Let me go ahead and turn this thing off, and then like I said, it's just an opinion. You guys have your own, and this is just mine. But I believe it's not true. The leak is not true. I don't know why somebody would say those things, but and I'm going to give a couple of examples why, and you can come on the show and you can tell me if I'm wrong or if you have a different opinion. That's what the show's about. Freedom to tell me that I'm wrong.
Well, before you explain like your reasons for why you don't think the leak is real, what is the leak for those of us who don't know? Like, what was leaked supposedly?
That a Colombian ESRB employee tested the game, play tested the game, and started saying all these features that were in it. And some of those features were red flags to me that it's not even true. So the leak is on Reddit. It's a simple. You could really search for simple. I don't want to give it too much attention by putting a link in the chat, guys. But for the people that are following that, I'd just like to give my opinion on it. Essentially, somebody play tested it and said, there's this feature, there's that feature, there's this feature. You could do this. People were asking questions and the guy was answering them. So somebody said, got to take a leak. Okay, people are running away with that one in the chat. Okay, okay, so the Colombian playtester said one of the things here's the red flags for me. He stated that you can only hear people in your own party as far as voice chat goes, but we already have VoIP in the game to where you could hear people, so we're talking about removing a feature that's already part of the game. So that's a big red flag for me. I don't think that they would take that feature out. That's a pretty cool feature, being able to hear somebody that's nearby you on a planet. So limiting that to only people in your group party. What if you didn't want to do a group party, but you ran across somebody who was exploring as well? You just can't talk to them. You have to create a party just to be able to talk. So that's the big red flag for me. Also, another big red flag for me is, man, you guys are the people in the chat are gonna make me read this. He said there was 25 players per lobby, which is a very odd number. I've never even heard of that that kind of a number in any multiplayer game. So that 25 players per lobby is a big weird one on me, especially if you have 4-player party groups. The numbers just don't add up. It doesn't add up at all. Another thing that he said was, okay, I'll read it in a minute, guys. All right, fine. I'll read it. I'll read it. Now I gotta figure out where to find it. Hang on. Let me pull it up. I'm gonna tell you guys another reason why I'm looking for it, why I don't believe it, and it's because the guy said that you can kill other players in the game, but when you do, you don't get anything. There's no benefit. You don't get no loot, no nothing. So that goes against Sean Murray stating that you could prey on people to survive. If you prey on somebody and you don't get anything, you don't get any loot, then there's no surviving in doing so unless you're just trying to defend yourself, and that would be defending to survive, not preying. So there's red flags all over it, guys. It just I don't think it's real. Let me look for it.
Sounds kind of fishy to me, Cobra.
It does. Let's see. Steve Evans shared it to me through here. Let me see if I can find it.
But then again, I'm always coming on this show and saying there's going to be pod racing and underground structures. So, it could just be some guy speculating and having some fun, which that's fine with me. But
all right, let me see if I can get this on the screen. Hang on, guys. Just I'm going to put it on the screen here. Big web. Let's go ahead and do properties.
Vado says it was removed from the No Man's Sky Reddit page.
Yeah, it was removed. I'm telling you guys, it's not true. It's not real.
Spellcheck says there has to be some kind of signed disclosure form for that type of job. It's not real. Yeah.
I agree. Let me get this off. There we go. Okay, so that's on the screen, but it's not centered. Oh, that's the wrong button. Hold on.
Hashtag red flag.
Okay, so here we go. We got it on the screen here. Let's see. All right, so the post started off saying, I'm from the ESRB equivalent in Colombia. A few weeks ago, we got some units shipped to rate the game according to Colombian laws, and the next update was in it. So here it goes. Multiplayer 3D models, 25 players per lobby. You could kill other players, but there's not a loot system or anything. You just kill them, and you respawn. That's all. So that goes against Sean Murray saying you can prey on people to survive. There's no reason to kill if that's it. There's nothing. That's all. That's a red flag to me. The 25 players is a red flag to me as well. Voice chat, if you are in a party but not a general chat, that's a red flag as well, because we have general chat VoIP already in the game. It's a feature already that we have. Also, you can invite friends to your base, like from Xbox menu. Biomes more varied. Biomes per planet, 3 per planet, I think, and still 1 moon biome, I could see where rainforest, desert, and snow planet, but there are more. One colleague told me that he found a rocky Earth-like planet, and each has its special type of resource. New cave system, pretty much the same, except it goes deeper. You could find secret stuff in them, like monoliths and drawings on the walls, etc. Planets, only difference was ring planets, but they look super good. With NPCs now walk. There's a bunch of stuff to write it all, but ask me questions and I'll answer. I will give you guys the link to this in the chat, and you guys could go look at it yourself. I don't believe this at all, but it's whatever you guys want to make of it. If you want to talk about it, you can come on the show and talk about it. But again, I think this is nothing. Absolutely nothing. There's too many red flags, too many things that he didn't think about before he started typing.
What if this was intentional, Cobra? What if it's a publicity stunt? They're trying to lower expectations, so when it actually drops, our minds will be that much more blown. Okay, that's what I'm going with. They're like, oh, this sucks, this sucks, this sucks. You can't kill all the people. You don't get loot, blah, blah, blah. It comes out exact opposite. They're throwing us for a curve, Cobra. I see what Sean's doing. It's probably Sean sitting in his pajamas, just having some fun with us. I know it. I'm just saying it's a possibility.
Right. I don't want to get confused out there, guys. Cobra TV officially thinks that this is fake. All right.
And for those of you that don't own the game yet, the only way to find out is to go and buy the game. I'm just saying, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, hint, hint. It's genius, genius.
Even if it is true, I mean, I you know what? I'm not even going to finish that sentence. It's not. But it doesn't matter. We're like so close to the release of Next that I can taste the themium. I could taste it. No, I could taste the frenium. Whatever that stuff is, it's actually in the lore in No Man's Sky where they talk about frenium. So cool stuff there. I also want to show a cool picture where Sean Sky, let me see if I can find Sean Sky's tweet. Man, so many people have tweeted at me, I don't even know where to begin to look for it. But we're going to take colors, guys, probably pretty early. Just because I need help driving the show, something to talk about. Let's see. A lot of bacon pancakes.
Close. It's over a month. A month is still pretty close. I mean, for some reason, I thought it was like 6 months.
That's close.
I thought it was 6 months away, Cobra, and it's like happening in a month.
I do want to talk about the official ESRB rating. That was the wrong button. Okay, well, whatever.
And the official one, is real because Sean Murray retweeted it, right?
Yeah.
So it's real. Yeah. Unless Sean Murray got hacked.
So what's cool about this is they're not talking about multiplayer in the rating summary whatsoever. This is a space exploration game, and this is almost verbatim to what the PlayStation 4 was when it launched, except for a few differences here. It says, this is a space exploration game in which players assume the role of a planetary explorer on a quest to reach the center of the universe. From a first or third person perspective. They could be talking about the exocrafts there when they say third person. I don't think so. I think it's actually third person. We have player models now, so it's possible. Players travel between systems to explore alien worlds for resources, to upgrade equipment, and to discover unique life forms. As players pilot spacecraft to different planets, they can engage in space combat against enemy ships and space pirates. It doesn't say, or online players. Okay, so they're not talking about multiplayer whatsoever in this. They're talking about you playing it from a single person perspective. And it's important because I'm going to make that point here in a few seconds. Spacecraft to different planets, they can engage in space combat against enemy ships and space pirates. Combat is accompanied by laser fire and large explosions. While on the planet's surface, players can use a variety of gun-like weapons and melee attacks to defeat alien creatures, human-like figures, and robots. Now, there's the part right there that's different for the PlayStation 4 as well. Human-like figures, they're not talking about multiplayer. Anywhere in this, it doesn't has any, in the summary, there's nothing about multiplayer. So I think the human-like figures, like I stated a few weeks ago, about a week ago, that the human-like figures, I believe, is NPCs.
I think
NPCs
the
that
same
we're going to be
thing,
able to fight.
When I first read that, I thought it was going to be like maybe like the NPCs walk around and do things now instead of just sitting there. That's what I thought when I read this.
Right.
So fingers crossed.
Because, but they are adding our inventories, so a lot of people are like human-like figures. So, that means us. But they're not talking about multiplayer in the ESRB summary. So I don't think that human-like figures is referring to online players. And robots probably goes along with the Sentinels. That's probably what that means. Ground battles can be frantic and with frequent laser blasts, explosions, and screen-shaking effects. That's the same thing as the PS4 ESRB from 2 years ago. So I think that we're going to have NPCs walking around on the planets and possibly, from what it says here, players can use a variety of gun-like weapons and melee attacks to defeat human-like figures.
So we could get
cool.
NPCs that attack us.
Exactly.
Going through a cave system, little Gek jumps out with a laser gun. It sounds scary, Cobra. It sounds real scary. I'm going to freak out, man. Oh, boy.
Sean Sky did a really cool tweet, a really cool discovery, and I don't know how far down it's going to be. I bet you if I go to his, and I go to his tweets, I bet you we could find it faster. Let's see.
Quick shout out to The Unknown. It is his birthday today, I believe.
Ooh, happy birthday, The Unknown. Everybody, sing happy birthday. Happy birthday, buddy. See, this is June 18th. It's 19th. Okay, here it is, guys. Check this out. Okay, so you guys know on the Waking Titan, right? Check this out. This is cool. Are you laughing at me?
No, I'm laughing at the chat. Somebody said the Gek can now be strippers.
Ew! Get out!
Oh my
Get
goodness.
Out. Oh. All right. So check this out, guys. Data corrupted. This is from the Waking Titan website, SATCOM, uplink.satcom-70.com. And it's one of the people, one of the dreamers is, this is all courtesy from Sean Sky, who discovered this. The number of this dreamer is hashtag 2311876661T. And if you look into the game, it says scenario iteration #2311876661T. It's the same freaking number. That's so cool. I don't know what it means. I haven't done enough research to figure out what the connection could possibly be. Transferred, deleted, probable boundary separation failure, vessel 16 emptied, sentinel intervention, deliberate transfer, unknown. So that was a cool find by Sean Sky. Very cool find.
I'm impressed, man.
I don't know what it means, but
I don't know what it means either. I got no idea. But I'm still impressed.
I am too. So, I mean, if you guys want to, talk about the leak, maybe you got a different opinion than I do. Maybe you think that I'm wrong. I think we're so close that it just really doesn't matter. I think Waking Titan is going to start releasing tons of snippets of what's in next. And I think before we realize it, we're going to have a trailer and something to really talk about. And before you know it, look what Microsoft does to the Sea of Thieves commercials with movie stars, right? Imagine seeing No Man's Sky with movie stars doing commercials.
Oh, yeah.
For No Man's Sky.
Bring out Tom Cruise, baby.
That's right.
Tom Cruise No Man's Sky commercial. I can see it. Just reuse the assets that he made Oblivion with. It's like basically the same.
Yes. I don't know. I think I'm gonna laugh if I ever see that. I really am. All right, guys. So we are going to take calls, and we are going to be right back with some awesome Cobros here on the show. We're going to get the show kicked off, and if you guys want to join the show, there is a Discord link down below. The way to get into the show is to join the room that's titled Atlas 102.5 FM to be raptured. At any point in time, you will be raptured. What I try to do is Patreon supporters are allowed to come in whenever they want to. They could just hop right in. They got the roles to be able to do so. But I try to look for people's names that I've never seen before in there and try and get them on because maybe it's their first time coming on. And I also try to get a lot of people who love coming on every single time And so it's amazing to have a lot of, people that are really familiar to the show have kind of like become lore to the show. To
We like variety, Cobra. We love variety.
Exactly.
Old people, new people, random people. I don't know how I got the job of co-host. That's an example. Here we are.
Anthony Lightning wants to rap. If you guys want to come on and throw down some bars, go ahead. I'll let you do that. So if you guys want to come on and rap, you are more than free to do so. So we're gonna go ahead and let's see what. Okay, I'm gonna go over here and see if I can get some Cobras on. We'll be right back.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Ivy Mike, what is going on, buddy? How you doing, man?
Cobra, what's up, guys?
Not much, dude. Not much. I'm going to get your opinion on what you think about the leak, and I wouldn't have talked about it if I didn't have so many people messaging me about it, and I just decided just to give my opinion, and that's it. I mean, if somebody else thinks differently, then that's cool. But
yeah, so I first heard about it. I was on Legacy Zero's stream yesterday, and he when it came out, and he put it up on his screen, and I read it, and to be honest, I honestly wish I hadn't at that time, because I was kind of like iffy on like some of the stuff. I personally I don't know if it's real or not. I know a lot of people say it's fake and it's not fake. I personally don't want to know. I say I want to know things now, but then having all that information given to me, if it was true, then like there's no hope of having like surprises in a month. I gave the analogy to Semtex on his stream, and I said it's Christmas in a month, and you sneaked into your parents' closet and you sneak a look at the presents that are in the closet, and you see them, and then you kind of feel bad about it afterwards, Does he still have to wait and be surprised when you unwrap your presents on Christmas morning?
right, and I've been in that situation before. I never did it again. You know why? There was one Christmas where my parents were extremely poor, and this is like when I was 8 years old. And there was this prize, and they were talking. I heard my mom and dad, they were talking, and they're like, you know what? I don't think we're going to have a Christmas. I heard it. I kept hearing the conversation. And so there was a present for me underneath the freaking tree. And I snuck up, woke up and I went underneath there and opened up a little corner. It was black. I'm like, oh, it's black and plastic. Is this some kind of toy? And I opened it up a little bit more. And I was so distraught. It was a freaking plastic comb. I'm serious, dude. I went to my bedroom crying. I'm like, why?
Oh, that's funny.
I never looked at another present ever again in my life.
Yeah, I mean, so are we talking about like the actual things that were in it? Because I know like it's been obliterated from the internet. You can't find it anymore, and I'm glad that it is, that no one has really posted it up there anymore.
Yeah.
So I personally, like on my channel, I'm not talking about it at all. But if you're cool with talking about some of the things that are in it, and what
that's fine. Like I said, I just wanted to give my opinion because I think at this point, like 80% of people out there already know about it because I'm being messaged like crazy about it.
Right.
And it's a good stepping stone for speculation.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's true. I mean, tell you what, it sounds like most of us speculating what would be next.
Here's what I think. I think it is true, but I think that the guy only probably had a few hours to play and didn't really get the whole story. And I feel like, taking what he says about some of the things as truth, there may be a lot more than what he said, because if you're rating a game that's not, the servers aren't built yet, so of course you're not going to have voice over IP working because it's not the back end infrastructure isn't there yet to support the game, So there's going to be features that are missing if you throw that thing in a net box. So like when he said that you can't do voice chat with, and that there's maybe there are parties of 25 in a server, that would make sense that you'd have 25 people in a system. The fact that you can't have other players on the big ships, I can't believe that would be true.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, just I don't know.
I mean, it's possible, but it would be that would be disappointing if that was the truth.
Right.
I'm super excited for multiple biomes if that's true on each planet. That would be that's what we've been asking for. Ring planets, super excited for that. The better graphics. I mean, there's a lot of things that I think are very true from what he said, or that will be included. But I don't think even if it is true, I don't think he had the whole story.
There's certain points in his story that made me kind of believe it, and like he wasn't trying to overinflate features. Like when he talked about how now we can see the NPCs getting in and out of their ship, but they just appear out. There's no animation for them climbing out and climbing down. They just pop, boom, they're beside the ship. So if someone were to lie, they would say, I see them climbing out of their ship. It's really cool. There's animations and this and that. But he downplayed it and said, yeah, they just pop out. And one of the things he said, that they're walking around the planet and things like that. And the ESRB, the official one, literally, says in the summary, human-like figures that you could battle on the planets. So that's the only thing that made me kind of like tilt my head like a curious dog. That's it.
Yeah. A lot of people in the chat right now are saying it's a fake. I hope it is a fake, and we're completely blown, and that it was all made up. That's my personal opinion. But if it isn't a fake and it really was someone that played, I feel like we didn't get the whole story. That's my official statement. I'm sticking to it.
My opinion is I think it's not real. Infinite Lightning says, wait, no, who was it? It was Abram, says it's fake. His username is hating on No Man's Sky. I wasn't sure what his username was.
Someone had said it before. It was
wasn't it something like throwaway account or something like that?
Throwaway No Man's Sky was what they said it was, but
oh, I see. I read that as like it was a throwaway account, like it was made just to anonymously put this out there, but it was a throwaway account. Maybe I'm just too kind. Maybe Abram's right. Maybe it was literally meant throwaway No Man's Sky. I'm not sure.
Someone in chat says, I don't know about no leak. Medium rare is how I like my steak.
Oh, me too. Run it through a warm room. I'm good. Sitting on top of my PC. Yeah, that's good. All right, so we're gonna get some more Cobras on here, guys. If you're a Patreon supporter, you are allowed to just, pardon me, come right into the room. I don't want to say the back door is open, but the back door is open. Maybe I shouldn't have said that.
Well, now.
You know what I mean. Oh boy. Let's see.
Do you think we'll get like new underwater updates, like something like underwater craft and whatnot?
The cave systems seem cool. If there's deeper caves that have stuff inside of them, I'm hoping there's like enemies down there, like big enemies down there.
Oh yeah.
Well, we got Bacon Pancakes on the call. Bacon, what's up, buddy?
Hey guys, how's it going?
It's going good. It's going good. Sitting here talking about some speculation, and I just giving my opinion about the leak. If you have anything you wanted to add to that.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like half of me wants to believe this guy's trying. I like to kind of a person who likes to believe people are honest, right?
Right.
But then it's the internet. This guys, it's an interesting read. Like Cobra said in the beginning of the chat, if you want to go check it out, check it out. I actually original post, so I was able to the local for things got taken down. It's interesting, but just take it with like get a piece of salt, and then whatever dust is there, dust, and that's like how much salt you should take it with.
Get a lime and some tequila.
Stuart gave a donation to the super chat saying no voice chat except parties is backward fake. Yeah, I mean that was one of my red flags, but Ivy Mike also gave a good point too. But I still stand by that. I feel like that's a red flag. If he had multiplayer capabilities, like he said, then you would have heard someone near you.
And like, he didn't talk about anything new, right? It's like stuff we heard that might be in the game, and he just kind of elaborated on like, well, that's not actually in the game. You know what I mean? It's like nothing new, like new story elements or any like nothing like that. Like if you're gonna leak something, make it juicy, like stuff we haven't already heard. It's just like saying the opposite of what we know might be in the game. You know what I mean?
Right. It was like a post about our speculation. That's pretty much it.
It's like we're saying that's gonna be cool, and he's like, well, that's not actually in the game, but he didn't tell us what else was in because they haven't been working a year on just.
Well, guys, we're just that good, you know.
So, and those can easily be patched, like the voice chat thing. Most games, even like small, super small indie games I play on Steam, they have like proximity chat and like party chat, you know. And I don't think that'd be super hard to do. And they could just easily update that with the patch if that was the case. So I think it's fake. And anybody could just make a random Twitter account and be like, yo, I was part of the rating team. I got a copy of this, blah, blah, blah. You know, I could have done that. It could have been me, guys, okay? It like, you know what I mean? Like, there's no proof of who this guy was or if it was legit.
Right.
And even if those things are, I mean, it's still a step up from what we have now. Right now we have like, you know, the little orbs. You know, anything's kind of a step up than that. So
is that a gun?
Firework? Somebody lighting off fireworks?
Did we just hear a murder live on Cobra TV? Oh my God! Who's doing that
over there? What's going on?
Hello? Who's killing somebody?
Someone just smushed like a giant bug.
Is that what it is? Somebody smushing bugs, or do we have a crime on our hands?
Not worried, Kobe.
I just snuck in the back door, but I saw some of those Galactic Hub guys sneaking around the back. So
hey, no, you're not allowed to say that word on this channel. You're not allowed to say that word on this channel.
That'll get you banned, fam.
Sorry about that.
Not allowed to say that word. I didn't say that word. All right, I didn't say that word.
I said it. It came out of my mouth. Semtex UK. Just me. Just me.
Oh my like exactly. There's no like screenshots. There's no. You know, it's hard to believe. It's hard, but in the same sense too, like other games, their leaks happen all the time. Majority things on Reddit are fake.
Yeah.
But once in a long time, you'll get something that's actually legit. There's been only a few cases, but like I said, small grain of salt, guys. Little. Well,
NMS Galaxy in the chat brought up a good point. I mean, we're probably going to get another Damien. Someone who bought the game for like $2,000 and was playing No Man's Sky for us before it was released.
Probably.
So I'm pretty sure somebody's going to get their hands on an Xbox copy before it's supposed to be.
Yeah, probably. Hey, Cobra, I don't want to change the subject, but I'm actually going to jump out here real quick. I wanted to bring up something that I thought was really interesting that I saw in your Discord this week. And I'm not taking credit for this in any way, but I did want to bring it up because I thought it was kind of interesting and important.
Okay.
If you start the game and you press initialize, there is a number that is given at the beginning of the game. It's like I don't know how many digits long it is. It's like a 10-digit or 12-digit long number. That exact digit number is one of the 8 people on the right-hand side of the ARG.
Yeah, we brought that up just a few seconds ago.
Okay.
The Sean Sky tweet where it's that #2 number that ends with a T.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking,
isn't that freaky?
It's freaky, and I'm thinking that because that person's not clickable right now. So I'm thinking as the weeks go on, that person's going to be key.
Ooh.
That person's obviously extremely important if it's a direct tie to gameplay from the ARG.
Yeah. That's that's important to know. I mean, yeah, that's really cool. That's us. That dude right there is going to be us.
Yeah.
Really right under her nose
It could be
whole
the
time.
Telemon designation, the exosuit. It could be the Telemon designation number for the voice in the exosuit Telemon. Possibly.
Right.
So the voice in the suit was a traveler at one time, so I believe if you read all the lore, the travelers were once suits on other travelers, and then those suits were once sentinels, and those so if you go through the lore, that there's a progression, and then the Atlas was once a traveler, it says. So there's this progression that you get more and more complex as you go through the simulation.
Right.
Cool. All right, Cobra, I'm going to jump out.
Okay, buddy. Take care, man. Thank you for coming on, Aaron.
Yeah, no problem, man. I'll talk to you about some music here later on in the week.
For sure, dude. For sure.
All right, later, guys. Have a good night,
bro.
Later.
Guys, with the No Man's Sky Con, we're going to make separate rooms for the submissions. I see a lot of people got multiples in there, and there's a lot of chat going on, so it's really hard to go through those submissions for the contest. Excuse me. So keep a lookout, and we're going to make separate rooms for the art, for the music, for the fan trailers, for all that stuff. And once you see those rooms, resubmit just one thing and try not to chat in those rooms. Just one submission each, and we're going to take it from there. We're probably going to put it on Facebook or Twitter, or Facebook and Twitter, and we're going to have voting polls for that. That's how we're going to do the voting process, because I tried this website a long time ago, and there's a way that people can change their IP and keep voting. And this one guy had like thousands of votes when everybody else had like 5, 15, 20. So I can't use that site anymore. So we got to use something like Facebook. Now, people can have multiple accounts on Facebook and Twitter, but I doubt that people have too many. So it's not going to be that much of a loophole as the website did. So the voting, the submissions are going to end on July 1st. Sorry, July 1st. And they'll be all closed. So we're going to get those rooms open by tomorrow. So keep your eye out for it, and resubmit one each, just one thing each, not multiple music things or whatever. So that's that. And tonight, guys, if you're going to be voting, not voting, gosh, got the con on my mind. If you're going to be donating, don't do it through the super chat. Do it through the wrong button fund down there. We're going to see if we can get a new PC at the beginning of this month. I think we're almost there. Closer than we've ever been. So do it through the wrong button fund, through the PayPal link down below, and not through super chat. Because super chat, those get paid out like 60 days later, because I'm with a MCN called Freedom, and I'm like 2 months behind in payments with them. Freedom!
Also Google takes like 30% of the money you give through super chat, so
I take the rest. No, I'm joking. If only it worked that way. So Cobra, we got some speculation in the chat.
We got Toy's on the call. How you doing, Toy?
I'm doing good. How about you, Cobra?
I'm doing great, man. It's a pleasure to have me on the show, dude. Adam, you said we had speculation in the chat. What is it?
Okay, so spell check. He says he's calling it now. The dev kit winners are going to receive an Xbox One with Next pre-installed before launch. Then we will virally market it with our stream. That is his prediction.
Ooh, and spell check is one of those dev kit winners.
I'd be so pissed.
Somebody got one of the new Atlas passes the other day. Did you guys see that? Somebody got one of the new.
I never got my Atlas pass. I'm so salty about that program.
Oh. But yeah, somebody got one of those special edition Atlas passes, the PB16.
Ooh,
I'm jealous of the limited edition Cobra Atlas passes. That's the one that I really want. How many did you get for prizes for the con stuff?
How many? We have. I'm sorry, I was reading the chat. See, I can't do it. We have eight Atlas passes to give away.
So I only need to kill like 32,000 something people. So like, okay.
A toy. What's on your mind, buddy? What brings you on tonight?
Oh, just the leaks and all that.
Oh, you want to talk about the leaks a little bit?
Yeah, they
says
kind of sound a little underwhelming, I guess. Especially the no loot for when you kill another player bit. That doesn't sound right.
Yeah, it doesn't. That was one of the red flags for me because Sean Murray said pray to survive. And, that kind of just cancels that out.
It does.
Natalie's in the chat holding that wrench. Thank you, Natalie, so much for being here. Natalie's amazing, guys. She is amazing. She's done so much for this YouTube channel and the Discord. Hey, Natalie, do you think we can get like separate submission rooms for the categories and have everybody resubmit to the proper room and leave like strict rules not to text or chat in the room? That'd be cool. She's done so much. I feel so guilty asking her for anything because she's done so much.
Going back to the leaks,
Natalie
guys.
as well. She actually had one of the dogs chew through one of her VR cables. That
No!
was sad for her, so I feel so sorry for Natalie at the moment. Bless
Is the dog
her.
okay?
I think the dog's okay, but the headset isn't working anymore, so she cannot be part of the wear. Sad face.
Oh, that stinks. Guys, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about speculation about the things we know. With I keep going back to thinking about the ESRB thing and what Sean Murray said and how he said you could help others to survive, and we could build together too. So that eye that is on the shoulder, we now know is a blueprint projector. And I think that is there so that way, I mentioned this on the day the pictures came out, that I think that's there so that way people can see what you're planning on building, so that way everybody can work together to build together and everyone knows what each other's about to do or about to place. And I also think
looks so cool. Like
what's that?
It's gonna look so cool standing next to someone and like seeing them flip through. It's gonna be incredible.
Natalie, no, I wouldn't say wipe the current room, just in case people don't hear this message and they don't transfer everything over. They don't, get to transfer something over to the new room. I would leave it there just for now. So and to survive with others, I really feel like, and this is a big leap, but I think trading with others is going to be in the game now because that's a multiplayer function. And the reason why I say that is because if you're working with others to survive, say your life support system is running low, I could probably run over to you and give you some thamium to help you survive so you don't die. So I really, since, if we could do something like that, if that's what that means, surviving together or help each other to survive, then I would imagine if we do something like give somebody thamium, then we could definitely trade with each other.
That would be amazing.
What's your opinion on that? Oh no, she deleted the whole room. Oh
no.
Guys, it is super important
Wrong button.
to put your submissions over into the new rooms. It is super important.
No.
Con is canceled,
I'm really
Cobra. We're
excited
shutting it
about
down.
knee
No.
pads. I just got to put it out there. I'm excited about the knee pads because that means we can crouch, and if we can crouch, we can teabag people. Yeah, that's going to be amazing. PvP. Sorry, I had to put it out there.
Oh man,
it's going to be good. It's going to be so much fun.
Be Halo all over.
Natalie hit the wrong button. Oh my gosh, we've been hanging out too much. Guys, listen, it's very imperative for you guys to get over and resubmit your contest submissions to the appropriate room, because I
Just
guess.
wait for the rooms to be there.
Yeah. So sorry about that, guys. Okay. All right. So yeah, surviving with others, I think is also kind of hand in hand with maybe even trading with others too. What do you guys think? I'm sorry, I started reading the chat and didn't hear anything.
I think we're gonna be able to land our ship. Our buddy lands his ship next to ours, and we can just jump in his ship, take off. That's what I think. Just trade ships just like that, and boom, you're flying.
Yeah, and one thing that I'm curious about is are they still going to keep it where you can play online without PS Plus?
Ooh,
kind of what I'm curious about.
That's a good question. I don't know.
Do you think that we'll self-host like we are now? So if there's 25 people, let's just say it is 25, will one person serve the game like we do now, or will there be central servers? If there's central servers at Hello Games, then you need to have PlayStation Plus. But if it's self-served on an individual machine, that's how they're able to do it without PlayStation Plus.
Well, no, they have servers because we've had a lot of server issues right now, and I don't think it's
that's just for uploading. That's for uploading data. But when you go into a system where someone else is, one person's PlayStation becomes the server, and the other 16 people are hosted from that server.
So that's how that works.
Yeah,
peer to peer. Yeah.
Oh, in that case, then I don't know.
This is why they've got to change it though, because if it's
I think to do proper multiplayer.
That leaves it open to exploit a little bit.
Yeah.
So it's more than likely they will
change that.
Jamie, you have been raptured. What is going on, buddy? How you doing?
Thank you. That Aaron Fish guy was like, "Yeah, go get raptured. Stop trying." I'm like, okay. And then all of a sudden, boom, I'm raptured. So what's up?
Oh, nothing much, man. Just talking about some next speculation. You got any for us?
Let me think, man. I didn't even think about it. All right. So did you already get into the little leak things or no?
Yeah, we talked about that a little bit. What's your opinion on it? Go ahead and talk about it a little bit.
There's other ones actually people have found too besides that. But anyway, all of it looks fake to me, in my opinion. But if any of it is legit at all, I think they haven't even had the time to really experiment what they're even talking about. So they probably know very little.
Exactly.
I don't know what to say, honestly. I would have if you asked me an hour ago.
That's a good point. The leak, whether it be fake or not, it's a good stepping stone for speculation and for thought process because, how he said that the multi-crew ships aren't for other players, but they're for NPCs that you can put in there, which that's a current theme that we have for the game at the moment to where, you get a freighter, you can put your NPCs up there, you get your base, you put your NPCs up in there. And, I think that here's how I hope it's going to go down. And this is speculation, that the multi-crew ships you could use with your friends, but if you don't want to play multiplayer and you don't want to play with any friends, then you can populate it with NPCs.
Yeah.
I like that.
A 1 pound cat just attacked my dog. Yes, a kitten.
Yeah, I like the idea of multi-crew ships. Me and my friend would have a lot of fun doing that kind of thing.
I like the idea of having NPCs in your ship. You could be like an Uber.
That too.
I want to give a full perspective on the multi-cruise ship idea. So let's say if there's only 4 people allowed in a lobby, hopefully all 4 of those people can fit inside of it and all do different things. Let's hope this ship can actually move like a regular starship. So one person be the one who's driving it, another person control the turrets, etc. For like war. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, buddy.
Okay, because it got really quiet. So, then not only that, if you could be more people in a lobby, maybe multiple people with multi-cruise ships can fight each other. So this is where hubs come into play. Be very, very violent, big wars. Ouch.
Yeah.
I'm trying to start a hub, by the way, Cobra, and it will be fully supported of your team as well. So we got your back type of deal.
Very awesome. And likewise, buddy.
If you want me to say anything about it, I might just keep it to myself.
And the cult has your back as well.
One thing,
Alright.
that really does kind of make the whole 25 players per server not work, and if you have 4
Yeah.
players per in co-op, together in each team.
Yeah.
What do you have? One team of 3, or you know what I mean? Like it doesn't add
Yeah,
up.
it doesn't add up at all, does it?
Or one
Add up
extra
properly.
person.
Well, we'll all find out eventually.
Natalie in the chat's asking what subcategories. So fan art, music, fan trailers, cosplay. I think that was the 4 categories, right?
If anyone dresses like a sexy little Jack, you let me know.
I bet. Yeah, you would like that, wouldn't you?
You would do that.
Get nip gang.
Oh no.
Oh, I never connected the 2 dots, with me, my anti-Gek talk, and you calling yourself the Getting Up Gang. You probably don't appreciate that too well, do you?
It's all right.
You think we'll get loot boxes? I'm gonna love those loot boxes.
Oh gosh, no! Heck no! I hope
Shut
not.
your mouth.
I mean, if you're gonna leak something like that. Be like, No Man's Sky's getting loot boxes. Drop the mic and leave. You know what I'm saying?
Aaron,
Yeah.
Aaron, you have been raptured. What's going on, buddy?
Oh, nothing.
Nothing's going on. Nothing at all.
No. Going on vacation Friday.
Oh, where you going?
Oh, nice.
Amusement park in upstate New York.
Oh, cool. Which
Oh,
one?
really?
Darien Lake.
Very cool. Very cool. I used to live out there in New Jersey. I used to go to New York quite a bit. But I'm glad I'm gone. Now I'm in Midwest.
The question is somebody
What's
listening
wrong
to like
with
a
it?
BioShock or something?
Is somebody what?
Mute the TV. Or
I
the
hear like
stream in the
somebody
background.
said BioShock in the background. I think somebody might be watching,
BioShock.
like a trailer of some sorts.
So what's on your mind, Aaron? What's going on, buddy? What do you want to talk about? There's got to be something you want to talk about.
How unlikely it was that I actually got brought in.
No, man. I try to look for names that I've never seen before, and never seen yours there. So I'm really happy that you were waiting in the Atlas room.
I've been there multiple times, just talking to Jamie on how he's been waiting in there multiple times.
Don't bring me into this. Nope.
I can see people just like tallying up the times they haven't been picked, just like marking on their wall like in prison. It's like it wasn't today. I'll try again later.
Today's not the day.
I hate Cobra. I hate him. He's not bringing me out of the room.
Just looking out the window and there's like clouds and it's raining.
Why
But
would
not today.
Well, either way, Aaron, I'm glad you're on the show, buddy. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Right, thank you.
No problem. So, do you have any opinions on the leak, or do you want to have any speculation you want to talk about?
Nope.
Cobra, I'm
What?
gonna save the leaks.
Nope.
Okay, the plumbers can handle those leaks.
The plumbers can handle leaks.
Yes, the plumbers can handle the leaks. Have Nintendo get Mario in here and they can fix it. I think
I
we're
don't know
gonna
what
have
you're
some
talking
underwater
about.
craft, man. Okay, it's gonna happen. Submarines. Submarines, guys, come on, that's cool.
There's gotta
It's
be.
gonna
There's
crazy.
gotta be submarines. There's gotta be.
There's gotta be submarines.
We've been asking for submarines for 2 years.
But they got to fix the underwater first. There's no reason to go underneath there right now.
Didn't somebody post a screenshot on Twitter that said like something was lurking below the deep, like something that's in the game that's like screenshotted it? So I'm thinking something's down there, like some giant
I don't
squid.
know.
or
I've seen. I was swimming the other day and I saw these creatures that look just like beavers swimming along. And I don't know, man. It's very tranquil underwater. It's very peaceful. Then once in a while you get a big whale or a big shark or a big or some cool like mammal creatures that are swimming underwater. I really enjoy the underwater in No Man's Sky.
I do too. I just wish there was something driving me down there. Because after you've been down there, it does
It's
get
like concrete boots.
I see. If they put like crashed ships down there that you had to get to, and it'd be a pain in the ass because if you don't have all of your oxygen things, or something that was or not loot boxes, but crates of things. The loot boxes are underwater.
They've been there the whole time.
Yeah, I totally agree. Guys, we got Snow Obsidian and Zeke just joining the call. How you doing, guys?
God, did you have to bring him too?
Huh? Wait, who? What?
You have no idea what happened to the You have no idea.
Snow
Are you
Obsidian,
being
enlighten
strange
us. Enlighten us.
No, don't.
Snow, are you being strange again?
For the love of all that is
Check the
holy.
public chat. Check the public chat.
Oh, God.
Oh, no. Oh, no. What have you done, Snow? What have you done?
Oh no!
Broken my brain. Oh, this is supposed to be a serious time for seriousness, and you come along with that My Little Pony bull crap.
Don't bring that in here.
Goodness.
Leave that in the Atlas room.
He said leave it in the Atlas room.
Oh, you don't even want to know, Cobra.
Oh, my God. Snow, are you a brony?
Yes. Yes.
You are?
We've got flat earthers and bronies.
Oh, my God. I've never met a brony before. Wait a second here. What does that even mean? Like, I'm not even sure this is like
It means he has the fetish.
even a. Oh my God! I don't know what to say. I don't.
That's the guy.
You know what?
That's the guy who likes My Little Pony. So, is anyone else excited by the idea of
Thank you, Subtext. Thank you so much. I shouldn't have even looked. I should not have looked.
Oh my God!
I'm guessing Snow's extremely excited about the idea. Gears here, okay? Let's switch gears here. I blame you for this, Zeke. I blame you for bringing me into this.
This is your fault.
I'm dead, man.
You had to say it. You had to say it in this subcast room, okay? Just shh.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Now you're blasted
Were y'all
for the rest of the
seriously
internet
talking
to find
about?
out about.
Wait, were y'all seriously talking about that the entire time after I got raptured?
Oh no! I've been silent the whole time. He's the one blowing up the chat about this mess.
Okay,
I
so
thought y'all kept talking about it.
no wonder Ronk and Aaron came in here so awkwardly. You're like, hey guys, welcome to the show. What's up? Nothing. You guys,
Exactly.
you guys were just talking to a brony. Snow, what's going on, dude?
Okay, let me cool off first.
Oh no!
If anyone's curious, there is a whatisbrony.com.
Oh God! Stop.
I just saw a notification from Natalie that said do not post cosplay in this Discord.
No.
If there's a cosplay picture, I don't know.
Swear,
This
don't
guess
go-
is as good as that.
Snow, do you have
I wanted
brony
to ask you,
cosplay? Snow, do you have brony cosplay?
No,
Oh my God.
I don't have anything like that. I do crochet, but I don't have anything like that.
That
Okay.
explains everything.
I don't even know what this means. I don't even think we're allowed to talk about it on YouTube.
Seriously, you guys don't know what crochet is?
What?
Yeah.
That's a new terminology.
Crochet. I told you about this. I'm crocheting at.
Oh, crochet. I
Oh,
don't-
crochet. Crochet. That's right.
Wait, you're
I
knitting a
forgot-
brony blanket?
I forgot that you crochet. Oh gosh, this is getting stranger and stranger. This is supposed to be about No Man's Sky.
Don't worry, this is what happens when you don't
No,
give
on
it.
this MLP
You lose it.
I don't know what to do. I've lost control.
Okay, let's switch gears. I want to ask you something, Cobra.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
The No Man's Sky Con. There are 5 weeks left. Actually, less than that, in fact. What are we gonna do about that?
Not bring a brony.
We're gonna put you in charge of the brony booth.
Oh God.
Well, you know what? What we can do about it? Well, I don't even know. I can't talk now.
This has gotten bad.
So, guys, GameStop's closing, apparently.
Wait, it is?
GameStop's
What?
I don't know. There's like rumors
I gotta
that
see
like
the
talk
YouTube
that they're going to
thing
get
right
bought
now.
out.
It's a rumor. Nothing's
gotta see.
right now.
Well, it's going the way of Blockbuster, so of course it is.
Good old Blockbuster.
Yeah.
When Blockbuster closed, okay, I'm gonna tell you guys a story. Blockbuster down the street from my house, it closed, right? They're having this big blowout sale. All these games on the floor. You just pick them up, you're buying them, right? So I ran all the way home, got my wallet. It was like 2 miles. Got my wallet, ran all the way back, and I like pick up the game I wanted to get, right? I take it to the counter, and it turns out it was just the box. And like it was just the box.
How old were you? Like,
Oh my goodness.
I think it was I don't know, like whenever it closed, and I like ran 2 miles just to get this one
Were
game.
you-
I think it was
yeah,
like
were you
Baldur's Gate
10?
Dark Alliance.
'cause
It was a
closed,
while
like-
back, guys. It was a while back.
That was a long time ago.
And I was crushed. So they were like, "That's just the box, bro. We keep the CDs up here." I'm like, "What?" I'm like,
Adam
"What?"
fucking-
I just ran 4 miles. Yeah, so I was like, "Sorry." So
There's this guy. He's got a YouTube channel where he dumpster dives in GameStops. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of those channels. Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing you can see is his hands digging in the dumpster. One hand, the other one's holding the camera.
Oh, that's funny.
Wait, that was Adam with the story about Blockbuster?
Yeah, that was me. That was me.
Wow, so you actually do come out of the closet. Heh.
I do. I get out. I get out sometimes.
That's what happened last time with the Zane's World interview, right? You finally came out the closet, huh?
I wasn't there for that, actually. I wasn't there for that.
I know.
interview.
That's because you came out of the closet.
You don't know that. Yeah, I mean, possible. I gotta keep it a secret, man. I gotta keep it a secret.
Okay,
For
so
those of you wondering, I stream stuff from inside my closet. That's what he's referring to.
Yeah,
Like, what is going on? Bronies?
Yeah,
closet? What is this
sure,
turning into?
sure.
That's what it's all about.
My story.
So
bro.
what is everybody what's the one feature? Let's go down the line here and see what is the one feature in No Man's Sky that you guys are really hoping for.
Hang on.
That's kind of either been hinted to by Sean, the ESRB, or through Waking Titan.
What on Waking Titan? I don't know if you guys saw this. I forgot who posted on Twitter, but if you know those on the Marriott the Satcom website,
yeah,
it's like five little dots at the bottom.
Oh, that
Yeah,
was
the
me.
loot thing.
Right.
Yeah, like one of them says uncommon, rare, epic, and then legendary. Like that sounds like a rating or
Rarity system.
Legendary.
Rarity system.
or legendary system. So it sounds like rarities.
Yep.
Legendary. That could be cool.
Get like some items that we have to pick up, and like common items. Those common items and legendary items.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I that's the only thing I could think of. I mean, but why are we going like did I miss something? Like why are we going towards like resources or looting for those? I mean, one of them says connection.
Yeah.
One I don't get.
Yeah. Well, connection with other players,
Right.
maybe. Oh, who knows? Who knows?
Is that? Could it be referring to the fact that there's like a glitch in the system and that we're not fully connected yet, and the connection is then the explanation for us to be able to see each other's avatars as opposed to the.
It really doesn't
orbs,
fit
maybe.
with the other four. You know that's
All
the
right.
other things are kind of a tiered system for whatever it's
Right.
for, whether it be ships or loot or classes or whatever it is. But then you have connection, which is separate. So it is very odd.
Yeah. I mean, because at one point, if you take the connection out, yeah, it does seem like resources or looting or even a class. Just the connection just really throws it off for me.
But why would they label them, at all if it didn't mean something?
Well, yeah. No, it's got to mean something. I just don't know what it is. Peaceful Game Ender chat says, does it say connection or common? It says connection, doesn't it?
Connection. Yeah.
Yeah, it says connection.
Matthias says he wants nuclear weapons in the game.
Aren't missiles technically nuclear?
So how many people are in the game right now trying to get ready for next and trying to get S-class everything?
Right here.
Who's that?
Zeke.
Zeke. So are you you got all S classes, or you're currently trying to get all that?
I'm working on it. I got the S class alien multi-tool. I got S class exotic, S class hauler, S class shuttle. There we go. So I'm working on it.
Right.
Working on it.
So
my shuttle, I actually named it Uber. So if we could pick people up, that's great. I could pick them up in my Uber.
I just got my PS4 permadeath save going. So I just bought a PS4 so I could play with my other PS4 friends in the Get Nip gang. And I landed in a freighter today, and 450 million units for an A-class, freighter. It's absolutely insane with the kind of money these people are asking.
It is. It really is. I wonder why they did that.
Well, I mean,
because of that glitch.
Yeah. Well, you want to make it difficult to make that money,
It should be an end game goal to get the S-class max slot freighter. It shouldn't be as easily acquired as it was before.
Right.
If you want to do that, just play in creative mode.
No, but I want to play in permadeath. I want the whole thing is the Get Nip gang. We're going to defend the Get Nip gang in permadeath. Because if you don't suppose, and I want player versus player in permadeath. If I take out someone, I want them gone.
Yo,
yes,
Coda.
Yes,
Coda.
I'm sorry. I'm answering yes to Natalie in the chat for a screenshot contest. Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Coda should definitely go permadeath. Just saying.
Coda should. Yes. I want to be in the mode that has the oil. That's all I want. That's all.
That has the oil. I'm confused.
You should be.
I hope he gets. Yeah. I hope he gets really
that's all on me. All right. I shouldn't even have said it.
The mode that has the oil.
So, I'm really looking forward to the possibility of pets.
Pets?
Oh.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, pets.
I know.
That's what I'm talking about.
Genuinely, I'm properly down for it. Like,
I
wouldn't it
can't
be
wait to
cool
have
if
my
like
own
any animal up to like a specific size that you could like pet it, and you could have like a pet on your freighter or in your base, and you can go home and it like follow you and stuff. It would be amazing.
I'm gonna cry.
Get that little ball
You could have
thing
your
on
own
your
little
shoulder. It's a
Ewok
pet.
guy that follows you around and stuff. It would be awesome.
But there's a flaw. If you think of the game Spore, what happens if you bring that pet onto a planet? You say, I don't want you as my pet no more. I want another pet. He's not gonna survive. He doesn't know what's going on that planet.
Yeah, you can't just throw him on a random planet,
Yeah.
Ewoks are for life, not just for Christmas. Just saying. I'm really dying for it.
Take care of your pets.
So Space Madness in the chat said, why is everyone so excited for player versus player? And there are a lot of people that are not excited for player versus player, but that's why there's single player mode if you want.
Because
I think it could add a lot of excitement and a lot of danger to the game if it's done right. And plus, how fun is it going to be to, play like some kind of PvP match with one of your friends? I think that'd be kind of cool. James Seeger donated to the super chat saying, Cobra, have you heard of a new enemy type to flight? Wait. Have you heard of a new enemy type to flight?
To fight.
To fight.
Oh, to fight. Why am I putting an L there? Holy crap. Thank you so much, James. Whoa, I need to get my brain checked. Well, yes, we have. In the ESRB, it's my opinion that they're talking about NPCs, human-like figure NPCs on the planet. So yes, that's my opinion. It's not confirmed, but they weren't talking about multiplayer. So I really think that they're talking about single player and human-like figures on the planet side to fight with your gun, things like that. So yes, I believe so. And thank you, buddy.
So I'm looking at the stream right now, and that little ball thing on your shoulder, it looks like a little companion. Like maybe that's your pet. I mean, I know it's probably just a scanner, like you guys have been saying, little GoPro looking thing. But what if it could just come unattached, and just float with you? It's like a little buddy.
Blueprint projector.
It's not a ghost from Destiny.
What if you can take the ball off of your shoulder and you could throw it at the alien fauna to catch them all.
I choose you.
Oh my god.
Gotta catch 'em all, NMS.
No man's Pokemon.
I would play that,
No man's
man. That would be so cool.
You know, With
Almost.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Go.
Oh, I'm always excited for like more variation because right now planets are slowly starting to get old. I mean, I'm not that far into the game. I only have like maybe 200 hours, but definitely more variation would be nice.
I agree.
250 for me.
We need
I
more
was
rocks.
looking at some screenshots I took from before Atlas, man, and I missed some of the lush planets that had some crazy forests. There were some forests that just went on and on.
To fix
Oh, I
that.
know.
They're bound to fix
They
it.
have to.
The
They have to.
desolate.
They said it was a glitch in the Steam forums. They said specifically it's a glitch we're working on, and that's when 1.38 came out, and then they never addressed it. And
They did address it the first time.
What's that?
They did address it the first time?
No, they
said
never.
glitch?
They after Atlas Rises came out, they said that it's a known glitch that the trees are not spawning correctly, but then they never fixed it in the after 1.38.
I see.
Yeah.
But they did initially. That was
They
an
did-
official.
Yeah, it was an
Okay.
official announcement that it was a glitch.
I see. So, well, with that being said, then I guess maybe they didn't. I don't know. Maybe they just decided not to fix it because they're going to fix it with the next update.
Yeah, they probably figured, well, this is gonna take too much time. Let's just, But that was, I don't know. That was a year ago, so.
Yeah, I imagine because if you turn on the game and you look at it, try imagining seeing another player's avatar in front of you. It doesn't look like it would fit.
Hold on, because I've been pointing this out to a lot of people lately. If you turn the game on right now, there is something very different. Things are bigger, a lot bigger.
What?
That's true.
Yeah.
Trees are
Dead
bigger.
serious.
Yeah, trees are
The
bigger.
trees
than
are a
they
lot
would
bigger.
have been,
If you stand next to the Colossus, the tires are above you. You go and stand next to a Corvax, your eye level was like right at their neck before. Now it's under their sternum. There's something very strange.
I believe when they did that server thing, when the servers went down, I believe they did a secret update, without making us download it, work on the servers to adjust some things.
Yeah.
This morning I got on.
I mentioned it before about that day where we were all streaming and we had that crazy onrush of all the animals on all the planets.
Oh yeah.
But yeah,
That
and
and
trees is definitely true as well.
The other night when I was playing, I thought, man, am I shorter when I was running around? Yeah. I just thought I was being an idiot like normal.
No, they're working on the scaling, and I don't think it's the scaling of the character. I think it's the scaling of the planets themselves.
Maybe they're just making everything bigger, and then so we feel smaller.
Exactly.
Wow.
I got on this morning, and most of my exocraft are in my base, and I've never had this issue before. I logged on this morning; they were reset onto the platforms.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So things are getting reset, moving around.
Things are happening. Oh, buddy. Oh, I'm freaking out. Oh man.
The popping.
This is crazy, guys. I'm losing my mind. Oh boy.
The poppings on the planet are so much smoother. I mean, normally it takes a base forever to load up, but now you can come straight down out of breaking Atmo, and it's there. You see your entire base.
Were you hiding, Sean? I think it might be some ARG stuff.
Well,
I think they may have implemented some secret ARG stuff somewhere in the game. I mean, it's a possibility.
What if the trees are actually growing?
Oh, they grow now.
Like in Fable, if you plant a seed, at the end of the game, that thing will be like a full tree at the end.
I mean, the end of my life, because a tree takes a long time to grow.
Guys, we have the almighty, the legendary Drunken Taco on the show.
Oh my!
I'm here, folks. I am here.
Let me say something real quick. I watched the most interesting stream from Drunken Taco the other night. I think it was last Sunday or Tuesday, and maybe it's last Sunday. He decided to stream, and he started off. He's got some vodka, or I don't know what you had. And he's drinking it. It's a normal No Man's Sky stream. I leave for about an hour, and I come back, and he's slumped over about 10 feet away from the camera, and he's going, completely blacked out.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like that. And then the game had gone away, but it was still streaming live, with the little boxes jumping up and down and stuff like that.
It gets
And
better.
every now and then you could hear him say something like,
But Cobra, at the end of the 3 hours of his inactivity, he wakes up out of his sleep. Oh, this can't be happening. Realizes it's still streaming.
Yeah, I remember that.
and if you go back, I went back and I watched, I just watched like a couple seconds here and there out of the progression of the stream to watch the progression of him getting drunker and drunker and drunker. It was like the most funniest thing I've ever seen on YouTube. I'm like, dude, that was gold.
That was the best stream ever, man.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
If you got Cobra watching you got a really, really good stream.
And I wasn't even there for half of it to beat it all. So.
Drunken Taco.
That's my favorite No Man's Sky stream ever.
Earlier in the stream, you have no idea what just happened earlier in the stream.
Not here. I literally just got home from work.
Oh, how's that Xbox One?
Very good. They still haven't updated our cover art, like put on the walls yet. They
Are you gonna get No Man's Sky for it?
For the Xbox?
Yeah.
Dude, I already got it for PlayStation, man.
I know, man. But you gotta get that new shiny cover though of No Man's Sky next.
I know. But I got an Atlas Pass, so I'm content with life.
My friend got one and he won't even let me go to his house to see it.
I quite often show mine off on camera whenever I get
I would need to know that.
I did not catch anything you just said. I was just looking at your avatar, so I don't know what you just said.
Okay.
Let's not hear it again.
So, Cobra,
Yeah.
have you touched anything yet on that poll you had on YouTube earlier?
Poll?
The poll.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
touching on polls and
Yeah,
everything.
I
What did
walked
come
into
in
that
with?
one.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that didn't sound right.
No, what you were talking about, about the streams and everything. I mean, have you talked about that at all yet?
Oh no, I didn't. I was going to actually bring that up. I actually recorded a video about the leak today, and I'm not going to upload it. I thought, I'm just going to talk about it live tonight. And I did talk about the poll that I did over on YouTube, and a lot of positive feedback. A lot of people giving lots of great information, advice and things like that. Where I posted that I feel like the channel is getting stale. I really do, and I need to know what to do to improve it. To bring life back into it again. I feel like I've been doing the live streams too much instead of doing the edited videos, but I tell you why. I love getting on here and I love interacting with people that I've known for years. I love meeting new people for the very first time. It's more fun than just sitting by myself editing a video. What? What's no?
I think Cobra. I think you should keep doing the subcasts and then supplement that with the videos like you've been doing, man. I really like the way your channel is. Whatever I commented in the YouTube in the thing to you. It's your channel. You gotta do what you love and have that passion for whatever you do, and just go with it, man. We'll be here for you.
Yeah. Thank you, buddy. Thank you.
We don't watch it for the content. Not a lot of us here watch it for content. That's for sure.
Pull a string like one of mine and see what happens.
Hey, Durgan in the chat says I genuinely worry about Tim, and I gotta say, Tim, when I was watching that stream, I had that really sense of like uneasiness too, like a big worry for you, because you don't see that on YouTube anywhere. Someone literally blacking out on camera. I do worry about you, dude. I really do. Even though I think it was a funny stream, don't think for a second that I don't worry. My father was a very severe alcoholic throughout most of my life. He's not anymore. So I do know that the disease is very serious, and I do want you to know, even though I think it's funny, I do worry.
Yeah, I need to at most cut back, or at least rather cut back. I'd like to quit altogether eventually, you know.
Okay.
I quit for the longest time and then started back, and it all started with hamsters have no religions, you know, and
What?
that was on one of your streams a long time ago. And I was just like, let me explain why hamsters have no religion. And it just, I don't know how or why that came about, but it came about.
All right.
Okay.
You know what though, man? Who needs AA when you got us?
That's right, buddy. We all care about you. We all love you, dude.
We love you, Taco.
I love you too. I love all the support I get, even the people that just like watch it and see if I pass out or not.
So who else is getting ready for next?
Me, definitely me. Oh.
What are you guys doing to get ready for next?
Just chilling.
Let's get the popcorn ready for that No Man's Sky 1.4 next trailer.
I've been playing a lot of original Xbox games, Cobra. Even though I'm not getting it on Xbox, I'm still building the hype by playing the original Xbox.
What I mean is, how many people are building up their current saves to get ready for next?
I mean, I'm trying to finish the story. That's it.
Okay. See, we see new ships, right? So we know that I'm pretty positive those ships that we were shown through Weekend Titan are going to be in the game, and if they are, they're not going to be cheap. So I think it's really safe to start getting some of those units built up.
Yeah.
I want to do that, but I'm deleting my day one file.
Oh, come on.
Do you think we'll get like a wipe for everything, like save games, all that, and everyone will just start at the same playing field?
Is somebody looking through a GameStop dumpster?
If you rubble through our dumpster, you'll just find like a bunch of dirty toilet paper. So good luck with that.
So there is someone in the chat that is preparing quite a lot for next, but I don't think he's brought it up yet.
What do you mean?
I wonder who that is.
Wrong.
Oh, what about me?
Come on, man.
Let's hear it, Ron. Come on, Jamie.
Okay. Here I go. So yes, it's a myth that I'm just playing the current update just to finish the story. I'm up to a lot more than that. Yeah. So here I go.
We got a little bit of ASMR. We got some ASMR going on in the background.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
We're hearing drinks being poured, papers being shuffled through.
I really hope that was a drink.
I don't know who's doing all that.
It was clearly a dream. We all know what the other sound.
So yeah, I'm just trying desperately to start a community, in No Man's Sky, a hub community for PS4 specifically. Unless it's cross-platform, then everyone's welcome. And
very awesome.
I want to have this as a hub that's not only neutral, so we can, fight other hubs, but we will always support you, Cobra. So if you ever get in a war with a hub, we'll join forces together.
Very awesome, dude. Do you have are you broadcasting any of this information in YouTube videos or anything?
No,
like that?
because it's very new. It's only a 2-3 day. We're trying to establish it. We need more people to work with us. We need people to make website pages, channel art, just cover art in general. We need a lot of help. We don't have the staff and people to do it quite yet.
Okay, so how can people contact you and connect with you so they can help if they're
one easy way to do that is through Discord. I don't know what you want me to put my Discord at, contact me directly, DM me, and that will be the best way to go.
You can throw that on the self-promotion tab.
Yeah, go in there and just drop all your information there.
Oh, okay. That works. Yeah, so we just need to have a group of people to work together. We need at least one person for each thing. You know what I mean?
All right. Yeah, definitely.
One person that understands the website stuff, one person that understands art. You know what I mean? Not make it so confusing. I'm not sure what else to say besides we don't have a name for it yet. So if anyone wants to give a name idea, we're listening in. So anyway, I'm going to start talking about that because it's advertising.
No, go ahead, dude. Go ahead, man. Talk about the hub. I'm interested in your
That's
hub.
why I don't want to talk about it. I feel like I'm advertising.
Yeah, no, the hub of the nameless. Go with it.
The home, the home of the nameless. Okay. So currently, we do have an idea what we may name it. We want the name Storm in it. We're not sure like what kind of storm. Like, we're still coming up with names.
Okay.
I don't have a list written down, but we have discussed different names, and some of them are really, really good. So how we plan to run this is through Discord. So everyone will, be voice talking on Discord all the time to communicate. If we're declaring war, as an example, I want the captain of each, lobby, as an example, to tell everyone in that lobby, we're going to march in now, and we're all going to attack together as one, not just like someone attack today, someone attack tomorrow. I want to form a very, very thorough war strategy. I'm going to get very serious about that.
So you're going to be a rather aggressive hub.
We're not going to be aggressive. We're going to be neutral, but we will have very well war plans straightened out. So we will be prepared to become aggressive.
So you know how they have we do races right now, and if PvP is going to be a thing, gladiator matches between battleships.
It's not a bad idea.
I'm curious myself, considering how easy it is to clear a system of sentinels whenever you're playing, how hard that's going to be once next drop.
Because I hope they really overhaul the sentinel system. Make it kind of like GTA 5, where they don't stop if you kill them; they just keep coming.
Well, I think they should make it stop in a system, but they should make it much harder, like a whole fleet of them warp in, and you have to battle them if you're doing it multiplayer. That way, it would give people the opportunity, if they wanted to go to war against sentinels, it'd be like, well, this system's clear of sentinels, and this system's clear of sentinels. What next?
Cobra?
Yeah.
Wrong. He accidentally got kicked out of this subcast voice. He's in the 102.5 FM.
You're back, Ronk.
I accidentally clicked the public chat.
That's all right. Johnny B in the chat's got something cool. He says, my favorite part of No Man's Sky is a new start, hoping to do it with a couple of my kids next time. I pre-ordered one for each of them on Xbox. That's cool, man. I would love to see that YouTube adventure with you and your children. That'd be cool.
Johnny B is such an Johnny B. Nice to see you, man. Johnny B. Sees every one of my live streams. Awesome to see you in the Cobra chat.
Very awesome. And when we get everything straightened around, we'll be doing live streaming of the game. Just can't do it right now. It's just impossible. So I look forward to being able to do that. Hopefully,
my wingman, Cobra.
Huh?
Will you come and be my wingman?
I will always be your wingman.
We can fly through the galaxy fighting evil. It will be amazing. Yeah, I'm excited.
I might get I'll be a wingman, but I might get a FUI, flying under the influence.
An FUI. You guys think they're going to revamp, because I think they're going to redo everything, a lot of everything. I think a lot of things are going to be tweaked and redone. How do you guys think they're going to redo the weapon system?
They need to.
Melee combat.
Yeah.
I think melee combat. I think that's going to definitely get rehauled because they mentioned
as long
that.
as they don't, if they screw up my punch jetpack jump, I'm gonna be so pissed off.
Oh, me too. Me too. Hey, they've known about that, and they've kept that in every single update so far.
I know, but if they have to mess with melee, that's a big part of that. Is that punch?
Oh yeah. Guys, we got a new Cobra. We got Poblisco. Is that how you pronounce it? Poblisco. Thank you, buddy. For I don't know if I just butchered your name completely, but thank you for becoming a Cobra and joining the cult of the Atlas. And we actually, oops, I still got the echo on. Hi guys. We actually do have a cult now. It's a running joke on the channel here. Everybody says Cobra TV and the people here are like a cult. We've been teased that. So now we have a cult. It's a Facebook group. You can find that link down below. Join the Cult of the Atlas down there. It's just a bunch of cool No Man's Sky fans, and we got plans for next and PvP.
And apparently we're rabid.
Wait a second.
Yes.
The Cult of the Atlas isn't real?
What?
Oh, no. We're very real, and we are always watching.
That's right.
The members are
I'm
real.
part of it, but come on.
The whole theme here is all for fun. The theme is all for fun. Just the people are real.
Right. We're not going to ask you for your firstborn. It's a fake cult.
Just your thirdborn.
It's a real cult, but it's not a real cult, right?
It's RP. It is RP.
Exactly.
I sacrificed my firstborn save file for the cult. Don't
worry, guys.
I don't want it.
We watered down the Kool-Aid.
We got Bort Sampson, or I can't read it entirely, but thank you, buddy, for coming to Cobra and for joining the cult of the Atlas. Join our cult.
You know what though? On a serious note,
yes.
If any of that mess happens again with the real life stuff, dude, I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna stop. That's when the cult of the Atlas becomes real for me.
Yeah.
This might be all RP and all for fun and games and stuff like that, but when real life is brought in, that's a whole different story.
Jamie
I totally agree. I really do. And who's talking?
Zeke.
Zeke. Yeah. Message me on Facebook.
I have been.
Wait, you have been?
Mm-hmm.
Are you Zeke on there?
No, my real name's on Facebook.
Okay.
That's so cryptic.
Send me another message saying, hi, this is Zeke.
You guys have real names.
So
Send me another message saying, hi, this is Zeke, because I want to talk to you about a secret operation.
All good. I'm doing it literally right now.
Covert.
Okay.
It's very covert. Top secret.
I'll do it.
You're
All right,
on definitely.
definitely.
I'll be your defense force for you, buddy.
We are Zeke.
We are Zeke.
I know it's cheeky, but can I mention about the Cult of the Atlas also being available on PS4?
Oh yes, go ahead. For sure. Yeah, definitely. Go ahead.
Yeah. It is literally called the Cult of the Atlas, the Cobra TV community. So if you have a PS4 and you'd like somewhere to post cool screenshots and just chat with other people that are in the Cota, then you can also do that there. Yeah.
Invite me to that
You guys
Sim.
are awesome.
Very awesome. Guys, we got Jason just joining the call. Jason, how you doing, buddy? Oh, Jason left the room.
Jamie wants to come in. JB.
Scared.
Jason, you there, bud?
Hey, am I coming through?
Yeah, you're coming through. Loud and clear, buddy. Loud and clear.
Well, he was.
Oh, he's watching via YouTube. He's talking via YouTube.
I had to rearrange my mic, man. I'm sorry.
That's all right, buddy. How you doing tonight, dude?
Oh, I'm doing all right, man. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. Having fun here on the subcast here on this Tuesday night.
Well, let's let this man talk. I was interested in what he had to say.
Who? Let one man talk. Are you okay where you're at? Do you feel safe? Yeah, I'm lost, dude. What the heck's going on?
No, I was just listening, man, and then you called me out.
Did I?
Yep.
How did I call you out?
No, you raptured him, Cobra.
Oh, I raptured you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, calling out and rapturing are very two different things.
Like, come at me, bro.
Cobra's from Jersey.
All right. So, yeah, I don't even know where to go from there.
Hey, Cobra.
Yes, buddy.
Once this stream is done and once it's offline, specifically offline, I have a request for all of you.
What?
None of us are going to be bronies, dude.
Oh man.
I'm still saying the request, okay?
Snow, why did you tell everybody that? I don't understand that.
Hey, we accept all here.
Now, Cobra, I did want to tell you, Cobra, I did want to tell you one thing. Taco, hey, Taco, chill.
What?
Whoa.
But me and Taco, we got an understanding.
Okay.
But I did want to tell you this. If it comes down between you and the Galactic Cub, I'm a Cobra.
Oh.
Exactly.
Oh.
Damn right.
Did I just hear a mic drop? I just heard a mic drop, man. Oh,
well,
boy.
Again, I'm not driving this conversation. But
We need a new
message me in
villain.
private.
We need a new villain.
We need a new villain, you said?
Yeah,
there-
we
there
need
is-
like a villain, man. We had Lakar, and then I guess Nova Killer's not around anymore, and we need a new villain. Who wants to be a villain? I need volunteers.
Yes. Nova Killer is gone, guys. He's given up.
House of Cards has fallen.
He got cold feet.
I know it wasn't cold feet. I don't want to bring up the conversation, but if you type in Nova Killer on YouTube, learn on your own. I'm not going to bring that conversation up.
I support you, Nova
Don't
Killer.
tell me.
I support you.
Don't tell me. Oh God.
Support you.
I don't know. I don't know the specifics. All I know is he's gone.
Is it similar to what happened before?
I don't know. I'm
All
not.
I'm saying, Cobra, is I'm waving the Cobra flag from now until the day I die.
Damn right.
Indeed.
Well, he's not gone, Cobra, because I saw him in the chat. Like he's just done with the role playing, right? Because I did see him in the chat toward the beginning of the show.
I guess there were
in
some specifics that Semtex heard. I haven't watched the video yet, but I don't know why he quit, and I don't want to go over it on. No, Notorious. Okay, hold on. The Galactic Hub does not want to play any role play, so we're not going to be playing role play with the Galactic Hub. All right, just let them do their thing.
If they want,
So when you do
to
a
exist in peace, that's fine.
Cobra, when are you doing a cage match? Does we don't beat around the bush. Let's set a date.
That's difficult because of my PC situation.
You can't stream from PS4. Huh?
Talking about that, Cobra, there is a wrong button fund, isn't there, that people can donate to if they feel that they would like to help you get a new PC, which you need because it's melting. And I think they can find that information in the description down below, can't they?
Yo, there's 142 people. There's 142 people watching right now. If each one of you
to
click
help
it,
Cobra get a new PC, I would love that.
all right. So 140 of you click it. Everyone did $5. Boom, we got a sick PC for Cobra. Go on, everyone click it. Do it.
$5, man. I give 100.
Cobra's like,
that would work.
He's so humble.
If everybody did $2, man, that would still be
$15.
enough to get started.
$15 a piece.
It's $1,000 right there. $10 a piece.
Right. That's right.
Hang on.
140 some people. If there aren't any donations tonight, it's going to be like the lunchroom all over again. I'm going to be holding people up against lockers, upside down, shaking you. Yeah. Better put some money in there.
You're a very violent person, Zeke.
So you would actually be
Johnny B.
be the person that bullied me.
Probably. No, I don't.
I knew you looked familiar. No.
That's right.
Now give me your lunch
I'm
money.
everybody's worst nightmare.
Give me all your units.
I just want to state real quick though for the public chat, in case anybody's like watching and trying to run and make a dramatic post. I didn't say anything negative about the Galactic Hub tonight at all. Although people come on the show and they're going to say whatever they want to say. It's like they're public calls, and if they say something, I could try and stop the conversation from getting out of control, but I can't. Yeah, I don't know what's going to come out of their mouth next. No pun intended.
Hey, I have nothing bad to say about the Galactic Hub, but man, those folks over at Pilgrim Star, that's a joke.
You know what though? Opinions, excuse my language for all those young. Opinions are like assholes. Everyone's got one.
That's absolutely correct. That's absolutely
My
right.
grandma used to say.
Yeah.
As long as
But
people
here's
understand that
the
everyone has
thing.
an opinion, then it just let it go. It's just an opinion. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
The most important thing is ultimately
Here's the
it's a
thing,
game.
Zeke.
It's a game. Just a game.
I'm sorry, Simtex. Go ahead.
It is just a game, ultimately. We have to respect that everyone can play it however they feel, and we just got to respect that everyone has the right to do that. And as long as we all do that,
Right.
Even if they bring bronies with them.
Oh gosh. Jeffrey
But
Price.
here's my thing. They threatened war.
Jeffrey in the chat says, Cobra, can you ask Taco how many Xbox pre-orders were taken at the store?
Like 3, give or take.
I see.
How many stores?
Everybody's wanting to wait till it comes out.
How many stores does GameStop have?
Let me ask you this, Taco. Is there any posters or any type of advertisements at all yet?
The only thing we've got was cover art, but it's the not updated cover art. You know, it's the guy standing on the ship, the thing we first got when they announced that it was coming to Xbox. It's updated in the computer with the like ringed planets and the 4 people, but they haven't sent us that yet via the store. I'm hoping we'll get a poster or something in the coming week.
You probably won't.
I'd say we will when it comes out or right before it comes out, and then we'll put it up then.
That's crazy, man. I cannot believe that 505 or any other organization is not trying to sell this game.
Yeah.
It's really strange. Really strange.
Unless they're so confident in the content when it drops that they know it's going to sell itself.
Well, everybody's asking about it.
I think it will.
They're just afraid to pre-order it because they know that there's a lot of people that love it, but they still find a lot of negative, and they don't trust it anymore. They're to the point where they're like, no, I've got to see it first before I get it. I got to see and see if it's true.
So what you're saying is like the public wants it, but yet it's still divisive.
Yeah, they're scared that it's going to be the same hype as when it was like original. They're scared that it's going to be like, oh yeah, we get multiplayer and everything, then it'll come out and it won't be what people expected. They're just legit afraid, and I mean I understand why. I mean we were all slightly upset to a point, but we had like we stuck with it and we loved it. We still loved it, and these people they're just some of them were even people that bought it when it first came out, and they're afraid to go back and do it again. And I think the only way maybe we as a community are going to be the people that put these videos out there after release to show everybody it's not what you think it is.
Yeah, I agree, Taco. I agree 100%.
And maybe
You
that's
got to think as
part of the
well.
plan.
Like Mixer's available now. You can stream directly from Mixer from your Xbox, and that's a hell of a lot of people day one that could have that game, especially if they were to put it on something like Game Pass, for example. That's a huge amount of content going out day one about everyone experiencing new No Man's Sky, essentially, like next No Man's Sky, as opposed to No Man's Sky right now.
Here's a question I have.
Simtex, isn't that what Bicycle Walrus is doing right now? He's streaming on Mixer.
I don't know. He could be. I know he streams. I don't know what platform he's on now. I wouldn't say.
So guys, here's a question. All right, so Subnautica, for example, is out on PC and on Xbox. It's coming to PS4, right?
Yeah.
When is it being released to PS4?
It's not actually defined yet.
Okay, but other games in the past that were on other platforms and then got released to a different console, they don't make big deals about it. You know, it's not an initial release. You know, I've never seen a game that launched and then it released to a different platform and they do a big hoopla for
That's
it.
a good point, Ivy Mike.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
I keep falling back on an example recently with the new game that came out, State of Decay 2. Everybody was worried because they liked the first one, but it wasn't perfect. So not a lot of people pre-ordered it. When it came out, people loved it. People are in love with State of Decay 2 for Xbox One. Problem is, we can't keep restock on it. They only send us like maybe one copy at a time. It's gone. Yep. We don't get another copy for a week or so, and everybody wants that game now. They're like, wow, this game's really good. We didn't expect it to be that good, and it's become hard to find. and I'm worried that No Man's Sky is going to be like
so
that.
you were expecting No
That
Man's
would be
Sky
the best
to
thing that
follow
could
in
happen.
that footstep?
That would be the best thing that could happen for No Man's Sky is if the demand outweighs the supply.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm
then it would
100% with
create
you,
it would create hype, and then there'd be people like, did anyone find No Man's Sky at a GameStop? And there'd be, that would be better advertisement than putting out a trailer now.
Well, see, that's why I almost think that to a point, like it could be part of the plan of why they're not advertising it, because they know that we are the core community. And yeah, we're not a small community, but we're not a large community either. But we're far from being a small community. So when this game releases, when the updates come out, we are all going to be streaming this game like it's nobody's business. When the word gets out, all of us are going to be the first people that people come in contact with to see No Man's Sky, the new No Man's Sky. All of us and all the people who normally stream and talk about it. And in a way, I almost feel like that is Hello Games' thank you to the community for sticking with us, saying, guess what? We got you a bunch of publicity, and you got us a bunch of publicity, and you stuck with us. I mean, I know it's a far shot, but
Hey, Taco, that's a really good point.
I mean, it's a far shot, but nonetheless, it can and it probably will happen. Like I said, they're not going to release a lot. They're going to do like kind of when the game released, they're just going to have a few trailers come out, or like how the updates come out, and that's how they'll advertise it. But then we, as a community, we are the main advertisement. Nobody cares about what a trailer has. Everybody cares about what's actually in the game. And we are the people that's going to show that off. And it's almost like they're giving back to us just for that, for being here and sticking with it. That's weird, but I think weird.
Man,
I thought that tweet was hilarious.
Drunken Taco sober tonight?
I am. I ain't been home from work long, man. But I'm working on that. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh no.
Cobra, earlier in the stream, you asked everyone what they were excited about with next. What's the thing that excites you the most?
The community. I can't wait to see what we do together. You know, I mean, I can't wait to see what kind of features are going to be there for us to do together. And you take things like the No Man's Sky Olympics that Martin Boyd was just on the show talking about how they're going to implement PvP into the No Man's Sky Olympics this year. And that's something that, look at what we've all done to this game as far as things that we do that were not provided by Hello Games. We created these things on our own with the community, and with the new added features, I wonder how much that can expand to other things that we can create together that Hello Games didn't officially, provide to us. I just can't wait to see where we go as a community, and I'm glad and happy that the multiplayer is going to get fleshed out in this update.
I watched one of your recent videos, Cobra, and I'm excited for racing guilds.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, so am I. Yeah.
I have an odd question for everybody that I don't think anybody's mentioned yet. I mean, we know we're going to have multiplayer, but does anybody think that we're going to have like little emotes that we can do, like when we see other players, like give each other a high five or like kind of point at each other, snapping our fingers or something crazy?
Maybe a little bit of dance.
Let's not go Fortnite on No Man's Sky.
No,
please.
I don't think of it as Fortnite.
Not a
I think of it like
thing.
Portal. I think of it like Portal 2, where you and the person can pick a little emote and do it to each other just to show.
Okay.
Yeah,
like Odd World.
Fortnite dance crap.
Yeah, none of that. But I wouldn't doubt that would be there too. But hopefully, if they do, it's not like a dance that's out there. Make it some weird, crazy spacey dance. Nothing possible.
The moonwalk.
Yes.
It could be the moonwalk.
The moonwalk would be awesome.
That's not the only pop culture thing I'd be okay with.
Easter
Dude,
egg, No Man's Sky next.
That will be the issue that divides this community. Would you want your avatar to dance or not? Because I know I would want to dance the hell out of my avatar.
Imagine the videos that would come out of that. Somebody parking their ship on the edge of a hill with a massive horizon in the background.
Doing the moonwalk.
Standing next to their ship, and they're just getting down and the sun's setting.
Oh, it'd be so awesome.
It would. It would be really cool.
I could just imagine them playing, like overdubbing Michael Jackson's Thriller and them doing the moonwalk, like right there on the edge of the cliff.
Dear Hello Games and Easter eggs.
You guys don't want dancing, but you really do.
How do you guys feel about this comment from Normire? Farming will probably get nerfed with next, as I don't think Hello Games intended No Man's Sky to be a farming manager 2018, or at least they will improve and add other ways to make money on par with farming. Do you guys feel that way?
I'm not sure about that.
I think they might.
I'm really not sure about that, and here's why. Because they really intended for you to play this game however you wanted. So if you wanted to make money farming, that should be profitable.
Well, see, I think that I'm going along with you on this one, Jason, slightly. I think that maybe they'll give an option to where if you have a farm and it's in like a mode where you're playing online, like a normal mode where people could come and steal from you, that maybe you have an option to like lock your doors or leave it open for people to freely come and take the stuff, or lock it to where they can't get in. And maybe if they try to blast their way in, Sentinels come.
Guys, we got Eon just subscribed to the channel and became a Cobra. Thank you so much, Eon, for subscribing and joining the cult of the Atlas. Thank you so much, buddy. Hashtag Eon in the chat, guys. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
That brings up a good point. Do you think you're going to be able to do damage to other people's bases?
That's interesting.
I hope not. I really hope not.
I don't know.
That'd be a trolling thing of farming. It kind of has to change because of one simple thing, which is the synchronicity. If they truly make this a synchronous multiplayer, then you see the crop that I pick, which means that you can't then pick that crop at the same time, which means everyone has to wait for those crops to regrow. So farming will definitely change.
All timers will be
lock your doors.
I can't think about that locking, keep it locked so people can't get in it, or unlock it, or just keep it and then take it to a trade station and have like the screens actually there, kind of like in DC Universe Online in the space station, where there's an auction where if you have like so much of this, you put it in that auction and put your own price on it, and if people want to buy it, they can. If they don't want it,
I hope they do.
Reveal in the chat actually has a good comment. He says, Reveals95 says they need to increase the amount of money you get from exploring and fighting. Farming as of right now is extremely powerful and really the only way to reach billions.
Yeah.
Very true.
No, that's not true. That's not true. Like, trade routes are much more profitable than farming is.
If you know exactly what systems to trade with, then yes, you're correct, Simtex.
But also crafting.
That setup is still a lot harder to achieve than farming, and he does bring up a valid point. You really don't get much just from exploring and doing bounties. It's very unbalanced in earning.
Agreed.
Imagine $1 million bounty, how hard that would be to take down.
Ooh. Well, what if there's what if somebody can put $1 million bounty on you, and then everybody's
that would be awesome.
On you. I hope for,
like Red Dead Redemption?
Kinda, yeah. That's why I hope for like a weird function in your ship to where somebody pops in, it'll say that somebody's in your system to you and to them. And you both have the option to turn on like a stealth device that runs off of an element of some sort. That way,
are there any
Battlestar?
See, I'm sorry. Are there any Battlestar Galactica fans in here?
Never watched a single episode.
No.
Battlestar Galactica. I don't think I've heard of it.
So there was one enemy ship that was persistent, that like kept on killing pilots over and over, and it would so imagine if there was a pirate. If a pirate killed someone, that pirate gets stronger, and like there would be a system with like a pirate that was like super strong, and as it kills more players, it gets more valuable to be taken out by a player. That would be incredible.
Oh yeah,
that's about like the Red Dead Redemption system.
Oh really?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
The more players a person killed, the higher their bounty.
Okay, Cobra.
Yeah, buddy.
Just want to let you know of the time. It's currently 11:07 at my time.
I'm sorry, what?
So,
Time check.
I just wanted to let you. Yeah, time check. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
gonna
I
have to
guess
get going here.
Yeah, we'll probably wrapping up the show here in a little bit, guys. If you want to help us get a new PC by July, we've with the YouTube earnings and the Patreon support, we're almost there. We're like halfway there. So if anybody wants to help us get a PC, so that way we can not be on red alert all the time, then there's a Wrong Button Fund PayPal down below. If you guys would like to help us get a new PC, if you do donate, leave a note. Leave a note on there stating who you are, because I want to have a screen that will always be displayed, whether it be live broadcast or edited video, of the saviors of the channel. And if you help get the PC, you guys will be etched in stone in a screen as the saviors of the channel.
Hey, Cobra, man, just shoot me a link and I'll donate.
Okay.
It's in the description of the YouTube below.
How much is a Patreon prescription, Cobra?
$1.
$1. How for what is it? A week, a month? What?
It's however long you want to.
Well, I mean, like is it
$1
$1
a month?
per week?
$1 a month.
$1 a month.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's $1 a month. $5 gets you the Patreon access.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah.
So you can jump into the chats whenever you want and all that fun stuff.
Cobra's cheap.
I will be doing that as soon as I can get this move taken care of.
Awesome, buddy. Thank you so much, dude.
My wife and I have been discussing about donating to your Patreon page, Cobra.
I appreciate that, Jason. Thank you so much, buddy.
You know, we're not rich. You know, we're poor folk from the country, but we're going to donate to you.
I'm the real Al Bundy. I know exactly what you're talking about.
yeah, Cobra's a good dude, man. He is. He's a good dude.
He is.
Thank you,
How much
Taco.
more do you need for the? How much more do you need for the Wrong Button Fund?
It sounds like a lot. Well, I haven't checked since the stream started, but when the stream started, we were roughly around anywhere between $300 to $500 more added with the Patreon stuff and YouTube stuff for July. So we're almost there.
Okay. So you're looking like 1,000?
Right.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Right.
I'm trying to get up there myself.
So my $10 will help a lot.
At the very least, even if we don't come close for like a really
Every
good
little bit helps, guys. Every little bit helps.
If we don't come close for like a really good computer, at the very least, we'll be able to buy one that's basic enough to stream without shutting down for the con. And then we can worry about upgrading from there. But
you mean one that you won't have to put like a ceiling fan on?
Yeah. I got a green fan on it right now, and it's we've had good luck tonight. Not a single issue with the green fan.
Didn't you post that picture on Twitter?
Yeah, the picture's on Twitter.
Not a single issue with the green fan, but how's the computer holding up?
Oh, no. That's what I mean. Like the stream hasn't shut down.
I was trying to joke.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Oh. And guys, if you can't donate, just hit the like button, hit the share button. It all helps.
Oh yeah, definitely, guys.
Cobra, I'm so glad you're such a redneck, just like me, man. And we'll be glad to donate $10 to $20 to you.
I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you so much, dude.
Jason, did you take the role of the drunken taco tonight? I'm just curious.
What do you mean?
Think about it for 10 seconds. What you drinking on tonight?
Evan Williams.
I knew
Jeffrey.
it. I knew it.
Jeffrey Price said he donated to the Wrong Button Fund down below. Thank you so much, buddy. He says he gave up 2 mochas to help us out. Thank you, Jeffrey. Big shout out to you, Jeff.
Right
but Taco, I'm not drunk yet.
Yeah, me either.
Let's not get drunk here.
Guys, remember, we are a constellation. We are stars. Every single one of you is a star. You're a YouTube star. You're a Twitter star. Whatever you're doing in your life, I consider you a superstar. So reach out, Let's connect those dots. Let's connect those stars for a constellation. If you see somebody in the chat, click on their name, go to their channel, subscribe, do a little bit at a time as you guys are in the chat there. Maybe you see somebody that you've never seen before. Semtex is there. Click on Semtex, go subscribe to him. My co-host is Adam from Keep Calm and Game On. Interesting content over on his channel. You never know what you're going to get. You're going to get gameplay, which is he does amazing Let's Plays. But what I find most interesting is climbing inside his closet. You never know what this guy's going to talk about at all. It's the craziest stuff I've ever seen. So keep doing the closet sessions. I love them, Adam. So
I never know what I'm going to talk about either, Cobra. I just hit the record button. I just hit the stream now button, and it just goes from there.
Hey, those of you that watch my streams, particularly the most recent stream, there you go. Enough said.
Yes, I watched a really interesting stream from Help Ya Collections the other night. She was playing Last of Us 2, so I thought, hey, you know what? I'm going to watch a little bit of this to get myself pumped enough to go buy it. And I saw her stream, and it was one of the most funniest streams. She was screaming. She was always getting caught on fire and getting mad. It was really funny. So I want to give a big shout out to Help It Collections there. She's got a pretty funny channel.
Yeah, Help is awesome.
Did you say most funniest, Cobra? Oh, yeah. You said most funniest.
Grammar police alert.
I was
actually going to rebrand my
that's Cobra lingo.
My YouTube channel as the Smart Aleck Gaming Network.
Yeah, that works.
Cobra, does that mean you have actually decided that you are, in fact, going to play Last of Us and stream that?
Yes.
When you're able.
Well, no, I might not stream it.
No.
The Last of Us.
If you get Cobra his new computer, he'll do it. He'll do it.
The Last of Us.
If that's not big enough for everyone out there. Yeah.
If we're talking about The Last of Us, it's the greatest game that I'll never play again.
Oh.
I've never played it.
No spoilers. I haven't played it yet.
Look, I have a daughter, and in the opening 5 minutes of that game, it made me bawl my eyeballs out.
Really?
I can't do it no more.
It is one of the best games of all time. Honestly,
crazy.
Please,
It's fun.
stream that, please.
Anybody that's played that game will know exactly what I'm talking about.
Hey,
I've
real
never
quick,
played it.
Cobra.
I'm afraid to.
Yeah.
What if I play it and I pass it?
Sorry, man. I do got to get going. Got to hit the bed, but I did send you that message on Facebook.
Okay.
But yeah, good night, everybody.
All right. I'll connect with you, dude. I got a little secret mission for both of us.
All right, no worries.
And I have a secret mission for all of you.
Yeah. Hey,
No,
you have a good
we're not going to go buy My Little Pony stuff.
No.
Thank
It's
God.
a YouTube.
Thank
It's a
God.
YouTube.
Hey, what's
it's a
wrong with
YouTube
My
video.
Little
I want
Pony?
you all to see it.
Oh
What I
gosh,
say?
I gotta go. Oh Jesus Christ, bronies! Oh my God, bronies everywhere.
Oh my gosh. All right, dude. Take care, man.
All right,
Be good.
have a good night, everyone.
All right.
Travel
bro.
safe.
Good night.
I just want to say this out to everybody too. I appreciate the support. The Drunken Taco is trying to cut back a lot. The last stream was apparently hilarious, but I don't need that to
Yes,
happen.
it was.
But I appreciate the support. We have Cobra AA meetings just specifically for Taco, and
We'll have the sober taco.
or caffeinated too. But I just want to thank everybody for all the love and support that I do get on my channel, regardless of what that love and support is, whether it's for the Drunken Taco or any other version of the taco, including versions of the taco that nobody's seen yet, including myself. But continue watching me. There will be some drunk casts, and hopefully I won't pass out next time. But I just want to tell everybody, thank you guys a lot. I love you guys. You guys are everything to me.
Love you too,
Hey,
buddy, man.
Taco,
Hope you take care of yourself, dude. Even though that was a funny stream, I still worried quite a bit.
Yeah.
Hey, Taco, man, we got to meet up.
I told you, dude. You know where I'm at.
Well, you know where I'm at too.
Yeah, but I don't drive, and you do. So
Sam Spunker. Yeah, it's the PayPal link down below. I think it's it says wrong button fund has a PayPal link. Yeah, that right there. The super chat takes like 60 days for it to get here. See, Geeky Pikachu just YouTube. This is a video known as my little Dashie. No, I'm not watching that. I don't know what little Dashie is, dude.
Don't press the button.
Is this a video with you playing with like little pony toys?
No, it's not that. It's like a, I don't know. I don't know how to
It's a
describe
fan.
it.
It's a fan made story. It's a
I remember Little Dashie. I remember Little Dashie. I saw that on Pornhub.
I don't want to click it. What?
Saw that on
What? Snow's probably like, yeah.
That would have made it so much better for everybody.
Yeah, probably like, look, watch them ponies go.
Thank you, Sam Spunker. Thank you so much,
That's not
buddy.
at all what it is. Yeah,
Dang,
nothing to worry about.
let me put my rainbow horn up. I was getting happy.
Oh no. Okay. All right. We're guys, we're gonna end it right there. This is getting way too strange.
It is a hat. It is a hat. It's not what you think. It's a hat. Thank you.
I'm in unfamiliar territory when it comes to bronies, but I've heard some stuff, and it's I don't know if I've heard the wrong things or not, but it's very strange.
Oh my god.
FYI, I'm not a brony. I just have some friends that are into pony play, and we're gonna leave it at that.
Okay.
All right.
All right. This is the world. This is Earth. That's
Oh no, hang on. You guys are on Earth?
You don't have
I'm in
to
the
live
wrong.
stream any of this. You don't have to live stream you watching it. I just want you to watch it.
No.
No,
I don't know what you're trying to do to me. No, I don't. Okay. You know what?
He said almost 10,000 views right
Just
now.
take a chance. If you
I need
don't
my
believe
pepper
it,
spray.
just go
Where's
away
my
from the
pepper
video.
spray? Pepper
Wow.
spray.
Somebody in the chat says
Cobra,
co-bronies.
Did
Oh
this
my
conversation
gosh.
ever degenerate?
All right, this is getting bad. We need to stop.
Wait,
No,
McKinney's saying
my
I'm
daughter-
weird. I'm not. No, it's not me.
Screw the
I'm
Cobra
not
taco.
no.
I need alcohol right now. I need alcohol. Where's my alcohol?
Come down, Corn City.
Interview the brony.
The co-bronies.
You know what? I don't know what to. Guys, we're gonna go ahead and get off of here. I want to thank everybody for coming out. Snow Obsidian.
I'm trying.
Cabronies. We're now the cabronis.
Oh no! Oh gosh! No.
Where's the alcohol? Vodka now. Vodka.
Hey, my daughter likes this stuff.
What have you done, Snow?
Well, Cobra, you said you did want a new direction for the channel, so.
Oh yeah, I don't think that direction is what I was looking for.
Cobra, don't worry.
Like I need ideas. Well, there you go.
Trust me.
Space ponies, baby.
My daughter will sing the songs.
Don't do it.
But she's 7.
Alcohol now.
But that's appropriate.
That's appropriate. I agree. a grown man that has like a 6-pack wearing weird leather things strapped around him and a horn on his head and horse hooves on his paws, like looking at you like, hey, baby, I'm good with
Thanks
that.
for the vivid description there, my man. Appreciate
I
that.
don't even want to tell you what came to my mind.
Chaos
when you
Control,
said that.
No Man's Sky, basically a furry world.
Turn off the
Oh,
stream,
whoa, we hit the
please.
wrong button on that subject, didn't we?
Rule 34. Rule 34.
It's not me.
All
right, guys. Thank you so much. Remember, guys, that we're all Constellation. Subscribe to everybody, even if they don't upload. Just connect the dots. And that's a show, guys. I had fun. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming out.
Thank you, Cobra.
Love you, Cobra.
Hit that like button. Catch you guys later.
Don't forget to check out everybody's channels, Ivy Mike and his cage match. Perma Death cage matches, and then we've got Adam from Keep Calm and Game On. We got Semtex UK here in the chat. We got the Drunken Taco. Anybody else here upload?
Yo, me.
Snow Obsidian. We got Jamie.
Yep.
Jamie's starting a hub. If anybody's interested in joining Jamie's hub, he's going to need some help.
I stream weekly.
Who's that?
Me, Toy.
Toy. What's your say hi in the chat so people know and can click on your channel there. Say
yeah, if anybody watching makes videos, just write in the chat. I make videos.
Yeah, say I make videos.
Check them out.
Hey, if anybody needs a subscriber, just post it in the chat and I'll subscribe.
Very
I
awesome.
always
Very
need
awesome.
more subscribers. Feel free,
Very
Jason.
awesome. Let's help each other out, guys. All right. We're going to call it a night. Love you guys. Thank you so much for coming out to the show. And we'll be
Good
back
night,
next
Cobra.
Tuesday for a subcast unless there's some kind of emergency.
Good night,
Which I hope,
Cobra.
which I hope there is.
Seriously, thanks.
Love y'all.
Dream of
Simtex.
next,
swear,
everyone.
Cobra.
Go to Atlas.
I swear.
Go to Atlas, Simtex.
All right. Bye, everybody.
I swear, Cobra's
See you later,
going
man.
to.
Cobra,
I
thank you
swear,
so much,
he's
man.
going to watch
It
it
was a
off
fun
camera. I
one.
swear.